Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Sam Livecast. So serious. And I'm doing a silly dessert today.
Silly?
A silly dessert. Well,
How silly?
I mean, I'm making a Napoleon, which is not silly. A Napoleon is
I don't even know.
is a fancy French thing with crispy little layers and cream and whatever. And so this is a fake Napoleon. This is my version of a Napoleon. So first things first, I made a little whipping cream. Come over here, young man. And I make whipping cream the old-fashioned way, which is with cream, not that shit that comes out of a... What are those things called?
Cool Whip.
Cool Whip. I don't use those things.
Yeah.
Right. So here's what we're going to do. There's nothing but cream in here. I'm going to add a little Chambord, raspberry liqueur, and just mix. Yeah, I know what you're thinking right now. Why is it making so much noise? Well, because something happened to my whipper.
That's loud. Oh, I just realized it Cool Whip, but that's actually not what comes out of the...
No. Cool Whip. Okay, so we got that going. Now, with what we're using for crispy layers is this. Puff pastry.
Yeah.
And the traditional way to cook puff pastry is...
Oven.
Right.
Baked.
But
We're not doing that today.
what are we doing?
Uh-oh. What are we doing?
Non-stick pan.
What?
Huh.
It's doable. Watch. So here's how we're going to do this. This is how it comes. It
Watch.
comes in 3 sections, right? So we're just going to take one of these sections right here.
Puff pastry's so good.
And now I'm going to try and make these in even pieces because I want you to see how this thing goes down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So now we take these guys. I don't really want them to puff. So I'm just going to fork them a bit.
Fork 'em.
And hope that this keeps them from puffing too much. I mean, I suppose I could always put a weight on them or something, you know.
Oh, pie weights.
Actually, no. Pie weights are for pies.
Oh.
Like in a pie pan.
But a similar thing.
Similar concept, yeah. So now my my non-stick flat griddle over here is on, maybe a little too high.
Huh.
So I'm just going to put them right on here.
It's kind of like black magic to me, man.
We're going to find out.
What's going on here?
Let's
Have you
see
done
if
this before?
works. You know what? It's so funny that you just asked that. I have done this before. Up until just when you asked that question, I would have said yes. I know I've done it before with pie dough. I'm not now convinced if I've done it with this.
Huh. We'll see.
So this whole thing may not work. But now here's what else we need. I said raspberry. So now this is going to be fun.
Wow.
And what's going to be fun about this is that I need to make like a little raspberry sauce. And I
love
could make
raspberries.
it in my processor. Oops.
But
But it's kind of like too big. And I just got this mortar and pestle. And I want to use it in the worst way. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take raspberries and just put some of them in here. Like this many, okay? And then this.
what if it stains?
Don't you worry, young man. Don't you be a crybaby about any of this.
Hey, it's your mortar and pestle, man.
Okay? So you see what's happening? Beautiful, right? But wait, don't stop there. Now we take a lemon and we give it lemon juice because we want this to be more liquidy. Seed. Damn it.
Raspberries have seeds.
Not that giant of a seed. It's not a raspberry seed, man.
It's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool.
I love your mud lid.
I love my mortar and pestle
Oh, sorry, yes.
that we've just learned is actually... Now, I need a little sugar here. At this point, I could put a little booze in it, a little sweet booze or something, but I'm going to actually go for just a little bit of, like about a teaspoon of plain white sugar. Look at that. Raspberry sauce. Boom.
Wow, it smells like a smoothie, like a Jamba Juice smoothie.
Look at that. Oh my God. You want to taste that?
Yes.
Check this out.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Is that delicious or what?
Wow.
I know, it's crazy.
That's ridiculous.
All right, let's see what's going on over here. It's actually cooking.
Is it getting there?
It's getting there slowly, but it's getting there.
I mean, you don't want to burn those.
No, I do not want to burn these. So if you look at them, like you can see, look at.
Oh, hey.
So I'm going to give them another 30 seconds or so. And I'm going to think about my plating for this. I mean, I already know what I'm going to do.
Well, I think the hardest thing was whipping that cream.
You can do a live read right now.
What do I want to talk about? I thought we would show the Cooking Guy website, but I'm not quite ready to show it yet. We're rebuilding our website, Squarespace.com. I don't know an easier way to do it. We got a fairly complicated website now, but we're able to take it and move it over to Squarespace, and it lets you do things that you just can't normally do with a website building website. I mean, the thing is, they've made these things complicated so that you honestly can't really do it by yourself. There's all kinds of site builders out there, but the Squarespace people have figured out a way to make it so that it's not just easy for people doing it themselves, but the stuff looks good. Oh, there's easy that looks like a 5-year-old crayon, the whole thing together. That's not what Squarespace is. Squarespace is about easy and freaking beautiful. Squarespace.com is the place that you will find everything. You can try it out absolutely for free, and if you like it, you can be in for as little as like $8 a month. And if you use my name, Sam, when you check out, you get 10% off your order. I don't know how you can't, I don't know what else gets better than that. Nothing, as far as I can tell. Squarespace.com, try them out. You can go in there and you can see actual websites that have been built using their service, and you'll be very surprised at how simple it is, but really how gorgeous it is. Check them out, you'll be glad you did. Okay, I'm just waiting for this.
Take a little break.
Take a little break, we'll come back. These are gonna be ready, then we'll put this thing together. I think you're gonna like what you're gonna see. It's Raspberry Napoleon Day. Sorry, fake Raspberry Napoleon Day, right here on the Sam Livecast. If you've watched this show for any amount of time, you know that Perch sponsors us. The Perch.com on the internet, kitchen, bath, outdoor, amazing. Look, it's this simple. You walk into one of their stores, you go, oh, I need a sink. You walk into one of their stores, you're like, oh my God, I've never seen anything like this before. You think I'm making this stuff up because they're a sponsor of the show. Oh no, I'm not making it up. It is the way it happens. You'll be blown away. Go to theperch.com, check them out on Facebook. You'll love them like we love them. It's an amazing store. Amazing store. All right, so they're done. They're off the pan and they've cooled. And cooling them is super important because if you don't cool them, what's going to happen, Max?
The whipped cream is going to melt.
The whipping cream is going to melt and run all over the place. So here's how this works. I like to put a little layer of cream on here.
Oh, shit.
What's the matter?
Sorry, my focus was off. There you go.
You drunk?
It probably looked like it.
Okay, and now a little bit of this.
Ooh la la.
Wow.
This stuff is great. And by the way, you do not need a mortar and pestle to pull this off.
No.
You could do it in anything with a muddler. But the point is you don't need to break out a whole processor to do that with.
Go to one for a second.
So I want to also put some actual raspberry in here.
Ooh, nice call.
Thank you. Okay, so now another one of these guys. Cream. Sits on top. No sauce on this one, just this. Just raspberry, hold on. Last layer. And a decent amount of the cream on top of this one. Like this. This top layer gets this. Raspberries. This. And, of course, stay right where you are. A little powdered sugar.
It's raining.
Look at that. Look at this little guy. You know, you could make these up in advance and just have them in the fridge. Just leave the powdered sugar part for when you bring them to the table. Because look how gorgeous they are. I love that. There you go, ladies and gentlemen, a fake raspberry Napoleon. And if you want to be fancy and just... Oh, now that just made a mess. See, why did I do that? I just made a terrible mess with that. Look at, look at that.
If you want to make a mess,
If you want to make a mess, just throw a bunch of this shit all over the plate and see what happens. Quit laughing at me. All right, this week's been fun. We did the dog cookies. We did the crab enchiladas.
Oh, yeah.
And now this. Something for everybody, you could argue. And that's what we do in the Sam Livecast. We're not here for us. Who are we here for?
All of you.
For you guys.
We're kind of here for us sometimes.
We're totally here for us. But we can say we're here for you. So from all of us here, wait, come back. I was going to pick up Lewis, but he doesn't want to be picked up. All right, have a good weekend. Thanks for hanging out with us. We're going to see you guys next week, all right? All right, there you have it. Go away. Have a good weekend. Don't eat shitty food.